Hey, what's going on everybody? Devin here again with countryguitaronline.com. In today's lesson, we're going to learn a lot of awesome Brad Paisley style guitar riffs. And a lot of these riffs are modeled after the riffs that he plays in his song Life's Railway to Heaven. And if you haven't heard Life's Railway to Heaven, I would definitely recommend checking that out. Go find it out on YouTube or somewhere and listen to it. It's got some awesome bluegrass riffs in there that Brad Paisley plays. And so that's the goal of this lesson. First half of this lesson, we're going to learn the little intro style riff that I just played. And then the second half of this lesson, we're going to learn a full-length guitar solo that'll go right along with the solo that Brad Paisley plays in Life's Railway to Heaven. And so there's also tablature to go along with this at countryguitaronline.com. So check that out. And anyways, let's zoom in here and start breaking these licks down. And again, here's that Brad Paisley style intro lick we're going to learn in the first half of this lesson. So, as y'all are following along on the tablature I got posted to countryguitaronline.com, pay close attention below each note. I've got a little triangle that indicates either a down pick or an up pick on each of those notes. I try to give y'all a guide as far as what I think is the most efficient way to pick these Brad Paisley style licks. And so there's a lot of chromatic style riffs built into this little intro. Sounds pretty cool, really bluegrass and country sounding. So let's start out learning the first part of this lick. That part right there. And so this actually starts out with an up pick on the 6th string, open, and so it's just a chromatic walk up the scale. So it's open, 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, and then play the G chord. So that's it. And you'll notice with the left hand, instead of walking all the way up the chromatic scale to my left ring finger like this, I go open, 1st finger on the left hand, 2nd finger, and use the 2nd finger on the 3rd fret again. So slide up that 2nd finger. So you're in position to play that G. And this G chord I like to play is a really common way to play a G chord in country and bluegrass, especially bluegrass, but not even pressing down the left pointer finger. And I'm muting that 5th string with the back of my left middle finger. So that's the first part. So moving along to the second part, it sounds like this. So you'll notice, so right here we're starting on the 5th string, open, and it's an up pick on the open 5th string as well. Start out this second part, and basically same type of chromatic walk up, except we're doing open, and now 1st finger on the 2nd fret, and then middle finger and hammer on to the next, just like that. So it's a chromatic walk up the scale. And then play a D chord with your left hand right after that, but you're not pressing down your left middle finger. You're leaving the high E string open. I think it's a D sus2, I can't remember the exact name. So second part from the beginning, once again, and then play the D chord. And that's all you do when you're playing the D chord. You just alternate picking up each string. So down pick on the 4th string, up pick on the 3rd string, down on the 2nd, up on the 1st, and then work your way back down to the 3rd string. So that's the second part. Okay, so far we've got this much down. And now let's learn the third part. That part right there. basically, very similar type of thing. It's another chromatic walk up the scale. And you're starting out with an up pick again on the 5th open string. But now we're just walking up to the 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret. Basically walking up to the C chord right there. So, but it's a little fancier because you do this little hammer on to play the ending of the C. So open, 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, and then here's where the fancy part comes in. Basically that little hammer on right there is hammer on from your left pointer finger, 4th string, 1st fret, right there, and hammer on to the 2nd finger, and then lift up your pointer finger at this point and plant it right there to play the C on the 2nd string. So you'll notice when you do that hammer on right there, the way it works out is you actually do an up pick right there. Oops. So now we've almost got the whole intro down. Now we're just going to learn this very last part. Really awesome sounding bluegrass and country style of lick. It's really my favorite part of this intro. And so this is very common style of lick played in bluegrass. You may or may not be familiar with the style of open licks. And if you're not, I would highly recommend checking out more bluegrass open licks. Really, really fun, awesome stuff. And it's not too difficult to play, but it sounds really difficult. And so, anyways, how you play this lick, you start out with the down pick right there on the 1st string, left ring finger on the 3rd fret, and you're going to pull off to your 1st finger, and then go to the 2nd string, and just chromatic walk down from the 3rd to the 2nd to the 1st fret. So from the beginning of this little section. Notice there's 2 pull-offs there. Pull off, pull off. So, and then move on. Right here, it's a slide from the 3rd to the 4th fret, and then to the open string. And then next is just another pull off there. Left middle finger, I guess it's 4th string, 2nd fret, to pull off to open, and then open 3rd string. And then last open on the 4th string. And then again, pay close attention to the down pick and the up pick arrows. I think it'll help you all out. So that's it right there. And then to end the whole intro, you just do open, low E string, 2nd fret, and then play the G. mess that last part up. Really, really cool sound, I think. So in the second half of this guitar lesson, let's now learn a full-length solo. It's going to be very similar, kind of in the style of the solo that Brad Paisley plays in Last Railway to Heaven. Y'all can play it right along next to it. There's going to be some awesome Brad Paisley styled licks that y'all can use and y'all can add to y'all's bag of licks. And it's going to be more intermediate to advanced solo here, but I would encourage the more intermediate and kind of beginner players to learn this one. You can slow these licks down. They're not going to be too bad, but I really think they're going to push y'all to the next level. There's some awesome open bluegrass and country licks that Brad Paisley's playing. So let me play a sample of what we're about to learn so you can hear it.